LED system, and I'm just going to explain a little bit about the menu and how you can change the default views and the triggered views. So I press the menu button and you can see the initial menu. You've got an options of playlist, setup and info. I'm going to use the right arrow to select setup, and then once you get into the setup you can change the recording settings, the SVM settings, which is the surround view settings, which is what we want at the moment. So right button and then OK for SVM settings. As you can see, the first setting there is guidelines off or on, so if you don't want the parking guidelines you can switch those off. The next down is default view. That's the default driving view, and as you can see to the right, the default view is top and rear, but you can change that by pressing OK and selecting the other options. So you could have a 3D view, top and front bird's eye is a 3D front view, or top and 3D rear. So there's some options there for your default view. Next is the triggered views. The triggered views are left, right, rear and hazards, which is emergency. So the default view is view 1, so that's the automatic view, but you can change those as well, again using the OK and the up and down arrow and the OK button, and left and right again. So you can change the default views for each of the triggered views, which as I said is left, right, rear and an emergency, which is hazards. There's no problem if you make a change and you don't like what you've changed, you can then change it back. Or if you have any problems at all, you can contact Trailer Vision camos-uk and we can send you email you a file to change back to the default views or the views that we set when the installation was completed. The view 1 is, as I said, the automatic view. View 2 and view 3 are the views you get if you press the key box button. So pressing the key box button gives you the next views. So we'll just demonstrate that. I'll come out of the menu. So the 5 default views was the top of the menu. So there's these views, the driving views. So you can use the key box just to change those, and you can change the order in the menu. One of these views is a quad view, which is not a driving view, it's a when you parked view. So that's a security parked view. And then the next view is the standard driving view, top and rear. And as I said, if the triggered views, for example, hazards, that's the first one, and by pressing the key box you get the second and the third. And you can change the order, so the menu enables you to change the order. So if you don't like whichever view we've preset as your first triggered view, you can go into the menu and change what we've preset to any of the other options. Any questions, please contact Trailer Vision camos-uk on support@trailervision.co.uk or 01733 246 473.